Okay, before you guys start the video, I want you guys to look for some Easter eggs. I've hid two Easter eggs in this video, so it's gonna be pretty fun. And if you notice this Easter egg, please leave it in the comments below. Let's see who can get it first. So guys, yeah, so nothing to say. Let's start it. Finish this series fast, because I actually prepared a better one, because I don't, it's like this series is not so popular. But guess what? It still is a series, so what we're going to do is finish it fast. This is actually going to be the last episode, so pretty nice. First, what we are going to do is let's go into the player because we definitely want to make some edits. When we start the game, we can hold the mouse to make it sort of go up like that, which we don't want. To change that, you have to take this out or it won't work. Good. Now you're going to get a message broadcast. Let's do play. And then let's put it right there and let's get a forever loop. And now we're going to get wait until mouse down and wait until not mouse down before that. So sort of like that. And then you will want wait until not mouse down over here, and I will actually take that key space pressed out. And then what would be nice is I will want to change this to 10.24. You'll see why in a second. And then I'll change this into a when I receive play. And change this to a when green flag is clicked, broadcast play. And this actually is going to be switched to when I receive play. And then, but don't do stop all. Let's broadcast loose. So like that. And then you will put it in here. And now we need a variable that says game on. This will help with our organizations in the project, which is very good, by the way. So set it to no when it starts. When it broadcasts lose. And then let's set it back to yes, game on, to yes, right over here. That's pretty nice. And then we can go get that show. And then we can go get that wait until not mouse down right over here. That's also pretty nice, so let's continue with this code. Now we want stop other scripts in this sprite. Then we can set y velocity to 7. Then we could get a repeat until loop. Repeat until my y is less than negative 180. We could change our y by our y velocity, and we could turn counterclockwise 15 degrees, and then we could change y velocity by 0.84. Now, after that is all done, we could go ahead and hide. Now, if we go, what will happen is now we can't just hold it, but also, yeah, it sort of goes like that. If we die, it just sort of spins and falls. But the game doesn't end because we don't have the end screen yet. So now we gotta edit a few things in our pipe, because we edit things in our thing. The player, so we do have to edit things in the pipe. We could get when I receive a play, and then this is one of the most important things. Get a wait 0.01 seconds. It could also be less. This has to be here because I'll explain in a second, or you'll get a massive bug, which is like so hard to fix if you don't know where it's happening from. And it actually took me like 5 minutes to figure it out. So like that's pretty long time to me, and yeah. Now let's do when I receive a play, delete this clone. And this is actually the reason. Wow. If we don't put this thing, it's gonna run through this, create its own clone, and then delete, which will lead to not deleting and actually being double an amount of pipes, which is definitely not good. Now it's done in this sprite. Let's go to our text. The text is actually very, very simple. There's nothing really you gotta change. Just get wait until not mouse down right over here and get when I receive play. That's good. So yeah, that's it. Let's go to the hill now. So hill is also simple. Let's do when I receive play. Let's delete this clone. Good thing that we have 0.01 seconds already, but the thing is, it's not when I receive play. So let's switch it to there. Let me switch to that or whatever. And then when I start as a clone, yeah, I think that should be good. And everything else is good, so let's just clean it up and move on to our values. Values is one of those good blocks, so yeah. Now let's do when I receive play. Here's one of the important parts because I'm lazy. I'm just gonna do hide variable score. And that should help you. And do when I receive lose. Show variable score. Like that. And delete this clone. The next thing is we're gonna create a new sprite. And then you can name it you lose. Okay. You lose. I think that should be good. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna be back with my epic you lose screen. So guys, here is my epic lose screen. Yeah, it's pretty epic. I can see that, yeah. But here's the thing. Yeah, I think it's gonna be better if you don't make it a full screen and sort of like this. Now what you could do is we can start coding this. Yay! Okay, you definitely need this. Let's do when I receive play. Let's go to the front layer, and then we could go ahead and set our ghost effect to 100%. That was pretty simple, but that's not it. So we gotta do when I receive lose, set ghost effect to 15. Finally, that's it. So pretty simple, right? We could create a new sprite, and let's name it Retry. Because I'm lazy, I am not going to make a menu, because, you know, it's a beginner series, and I have already covered in various of different series. What? Okay, that doesn't matter. And I'm going to be back with my epic retry. Okay. Yeah. So here's my epic retry button, and it looks pretty cool, right? It's just a retry button. Yeah, it looks like a retry button because it is a retry button, but that doesn't matter. So let's get when green flag is clicked. Let's go ahead and hide. Let's set our ghost to 5, and then let's go ahead and go to the front layer. That's pretty cool. And we could go ahead and go to the events, get when I receive lose, and then wait until not mouse down. Okay, that's good. And let's go ahead and show. And then let's go to the front layer. And then let's repeat until and you get mouse down and touching the mouse pointer. And then we could do if else touching the mouse pointer. We could set size right here to 100%, but if it is touching, let's set it to 110%, or it could be opposite. This is 100, this is 110. It looks fine. So now we could go ahead and get when I receive a play, hide, and finally stop the script. So yeah, that's pretty simple, and it actually makes it a good game. Okay, we actually have to move that a little. Let's pause the game. You guys can move this to 0 and 0. You guys can move this to 0 and like -150 or so, or actually higher. Like that. Let's see how that goes, but this actually has to be at 0, so pretty nice. Now if we die here, it spins like that. Hit that retry button. Yeah, that works. That definitely works. Now what we gotta do is we can move this score like somewhere here or so the player could see it. And then one thing I forgot. For here on, what we are going to do is if equals game on is yes. Right over here. That will help a lot. Now what that does is when the bird dies, if it passes a tube, it'll still give it a score because it technically passed a tube. But the point is, but it's already dead. So yeah, and this looks pretty nice. So it's sort of transparent. The pipes and the hill is still moving. Pretty good, pretty nice. Here's our score. Doesn't change. Here's our epic stick man. And basically that's it, because I said I'm not going to make a main menu. But it was a pretty good thing to do. And then right now I'm just going to make it into a quick multiplayer game. So, yeah. Well, technically not a multiplayer game, but a cloud game, so there could be this record thing, you know? So there it is. That's pretty nice. And then, as you can see, I've made the thing, right, into those just variable showing thing, like that. But here's the thing. You guys can actually make it into these type of counter, because you already learned how to do that. And yeah, because it's simple, you guys can go ahead and try that. It'll be a good thing to do. And yeah, let me see if I can get some decent score. After all, I think my high score is going to be 9, so I think that's good. Now what I'm going to do is, after I end this video, I'm just going to share it so you guys can play it. Let's see who gets the highest score. It doesn't show who actually got it, but if we go here, you can check who got it. As you see, my username is there, and it says that I have set the new world record. That's pretty nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed the tutorial, please hit that subscribe button and like button. If you didn't, just hit the subscribe button and like button. And then if you don't get what I mean, just hit both of them, because you know what I mean by both of them, because I was keep on saying that like the whole time. And then if you like my art style, please hit that subscribe button and like button. And peace.